Okay, I haven't made a video standing here in a really long time and I don't know what I look like, but this video is going to be kind of short because I have to kind of make it quickly. One, because I'm really nervous about talking about it, and two, because my sister's going to be home soon and I feel weird about making videos when she's around. So, on this channel, I think one of the things that I do the most, or used to do the most, is talk about creepy things and experiences that I've had with like ghosts and the paranormal and stuff like that. And I kind of stopped making them because one, I wasn't having a lot of experiences, and two, whenever I happen to talk about the experiences that I'm having, things kind of ramp up. But recently I've had some experiences and things ramping up when I haven't really talked about it, and I haven't really changed a lot of my behavior that I know of. I still watch like Twin Paranormal and Exploring with Josh and just like paranormal stuff all the time. That's something that I've done forever, and that usually doesn't cause a thing. But yeah, so I want to share some of the things that are happening recently. So I have always felt like I've had someone following me or around me all of the time. I think I've mentioned this in previous videos, but I'm not sure. But ever since my sister and I and my cousins and I were really young, we've always had experiences and things like this happen to us. We all are more, I guess, sensitive, and we're all empaths. So we all, in my opinion, and from what I've been told by mediums and other people, is that I'm an empath and I'm more sensitive and more connected to everything and the paranormal and to energy and stuff like that. A lot of the things is because I believe in it and because I kind of keep myself open to the possibility. And it's interesting because I live on two sides of the spectrum. I live on the logical side where I realize this could just be me freaking myself out. I could be making this stuff up. That it's just me, my anxiety, and that it's just my mind kind of placebo affecting me. But the other part of me that has a lot of experiences before and has had some pretty real serious ones kind of outweighs that one, because in my opinion there's no way that it couldn't be real or anything like that. Like I'm rambling because I'm nervous about talking about it. So, but like I said, I feel like I've always had someone around me, because I only see this person. I'm gonna say him because I see him out of the corner of my eye. And it's usually it's a male figure, taller, but it's a shadow. It's completely in all black. And I mostly see him when I'm by myself and out of the corner of my eye. I'll see him standing behind me for a brief second, and then when I look, there's nobody there. But recently, this was completely different and something that has never happened to me before. So I was at work, and the complex that I work at is actually quite old, and my current manager said that she worked at this complex previously, and the Payless she worked at was really haunted. They always had problems with a energy, just like knocking stuff down and being kind of spooky there. And so she confirmed a lot of the feelings that I was having. And last week, I was there by myself, and out of the corner of my eye, I saw a male figure, but he wasn't in shadow. It was a male figure wearing a white button-up shirt and had dark black hair that went to his chin. And I thought it was someone that came in when I went to the bathroom and was like looking for someone. And then I realized it couldn't be someone that came in because I saw him behind me in the hallway that I have to walk to get to the bathroom. So unless this was a person hiding in one of the rooms, which is one of like my worst fears, it was something else. I've seen full body like apparitions before, but it's always been like a shadow and for a brief second. It has never been seeing a full person like with clothing on, as far as I know, as I can remember. And so that made me nervous for the rest of the day because it made me feel like someone was there when I know there wasn't. The second thing that happened that makes me nervous to talk about mostly here is the other night I was asleep, dead asleep, but I was woken up by the sound of meowing. Now, I have 2 cats. I think I've shown you guys on the channel. I have 2 cats. And at first, when I was trying to wake up, it sounded like a sad meow. But when I kept hearing it, even when I was awake, because sometimes when you're waking up, you can hear things because you're coming out of a sleep state. But I kept hearing it when I was fully awake. And it didn't sound like a cat sad meow. It sounded like a person mimicking the sad meow of a cat. It sounded like a human voice, but with a sad meow voice. And it didn't just sound like a person, it sounded like my sister. I thought she was just copying the cat and sad meowing at him. So when I came out here, because I'm that dumb bitch that's going to investigate the sound, when I come out here, she's asleep. She's completely asleep. And my chunky boy, he came at me really quickly. Now, the reason my logical brain comes out to play is because it could have been my chunky cat sad meowing, and I just thought I heard it sound like a person. But the way he came at me was like something scared him. Like something was scaring him. And my other cat, who was laying at my feet, was completely alert looking at the bathroom. And the reason this scares me is, one, I've heard a lot of stories of entities mimicking the sound of cats to lure you into the dark, which is terrifying. And 2, this isn't the first time I've heard the sound of someone that I know's voice mimicking something. So I made a video on this channel about how one day when I was asleep in my room, and this always happens in my room, I heard someone say, "Hey," very loud in my ear, enough to make me wake up. But it sounded like my mom saying "hey" to me. It was her voice. And so I come out here because it scared the shit out of me, and it scared the cats. I come out here, look around to see if maybe she was here, maybe she showed up in emergency. There was nobody here, but I distinctly remember it was her voice. So me hearing this sad meow that sounded like my sister mimicking one of my cats, it scared the shit out of me. I had to turn on my lamp, my PlayStation, and my Starlight because I was afraid of being in the dark. Now, for me personally, whenever I have such a visceral, physical reaction to something, that tells me that there was something that was there, energy-wise, because it scared the shit out of me. And this stuff always happens in my bedroom. I don't really have experiences out here in the living room and the kitchen. It's always in my room. One of the videos I also made on this channel was that I kept having a dream about a woman standing in the corner of my room, black dress, long black hair. And I still get that image in my head sometimes when I'm in my room and I close my eyes. I still get that image, same woman, same corner. And it's always in my room. And I don't know why. Maybe I'm a little too open to everything. And maybe I need to close myself off to some things. Because I've always felt like someone's been following me around. And lately something's been happening, and I don't know if it's just me freaking myself out and just hearing things, or if I'm connected to something or something happened. I don't know. If my emotional state is making me open up to everything, every energy, but it's freaking me out, and it's making me nervous, and it's making it hard for me to be in my room by myself with the lights off, because I just feel like there's something in there watching me. And it's not necessarily feeling like it's going to harm me, but enough to freak me out. So if there's anybody out there who has an opinion or a thought, let me know if it's just me freaking myself out or if it's something that is actually there, and any advice you could give me. Because I do believe I'm an empath. I do believe I'm a little bit sensitive to this stuff. And I'm also pagan. And my manager told me that when she was painting our store, she painted some runes on our walls to protect the store, and I'm worried that maybe something got stirred up by doing that. Because we were fixing the walls and changing some things, and I'm also worried that that stirred up something. So it's just like a whole thing. So if anybody has any advice or thoughts or things, let me know, because it's making me nervous. And like I've had experiences before, so it takes a lot to make me nervous. So yeah, and talking about it freaks me out, but I feel like I need to, and I need someone to let me know what they think. Um, so yeah, logical brain is like you've had a lot of anxiety, you're stressed, you haven't slept a lot, you're excited about going to Blackpink in August. All of this stuff happening at work, that's what it could be. But my other part of me is like, I don't think so. Just the anxiety it's giving me. It's really hard to explain. Anybody who's had an experience like this knows what I mean. So yeah. But that's about it. Just creepy things, seeing somebody following me, the person following me, and hearing the sound of a cat sad meow, but it sounded like a person, like a human sad meow, like my sister mimicking the cat because she does it all the time, but she was asleep. And when I told her, it freaked her out because she knew where I was coming from. So, and I watched a TikTok of a lady opening the door to the sound of a cat meowing on her porch, and it was not a cat, and it scared the shit out of me. And I had watched it recently. I watched that TikTok like forever ago, to the point where I forgot it. But then after I heard the meow, it reminded me. So, yeah. But if you have any advice, let me know. But thank you for watching this video. Kind of feels weird to do my outro, but thank you for watching this video. If you liked it or like paranormal stories, give this video a thumbs up and hit subscribe, because I post sometimes, and hit the bell notification so you can know when I post. And I hope that you guys have a wonderful day and a beautiful night. Stay safe out there. And this is Kat signing off. Bye.